say here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I still remember vividly a dream I had when I was 4 years old. In it, I dreamt one of my baby's heads was growing up bigger and was going to explode. The tag on its leg was even sizzling like a cartoon goose. The dream ended when the toy said finally did explode. We can all recall random odds and ends from our childhood, and it's simple to remember what you did for your last birthday. You might even be able to recall the fancy outfit you wore for it, but is there anyone who can tell me what you were wearing October 13th, 2000? Or what you had for dinner, April 10th, 2008? It seems impossible. However, according to the research first documented in the 2006 neuro case, there are individuals who have an extraordinary capacity to recall specific events from his or her personal past. Today, we will learn about this rare disorder, which is now known as superior autobiographical memory, or more simply, SAM. As stated on the University of California, Irvine's neurobiology webpage, updated yearly, learning and memory are part of the very foundation of our lives. We tend to think of memory as involving only our past, but in fact, it is memory that allows us to use past experience to think, reason, and plan for the future. The scientific study of memory has opened up doors of understanding about autism, Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and even lying. Today, we'll get better acquainted with the new kid in town, Sam, the superior autobiographical memory. First, we'll learn about Sam's hometown by delving into the details of the discovery. Second, by unveiling key characteristics of Sam, we'll get to know him better. Finally, we'll consider how being friends with Sam could impact the future of memory research. When I first watched the Endless Memory special on 60 Minutes about Sam that originally aired December 19th, 2010, my interest was immediately sparked. My research led to Dr. James McGaugh, the founding director of the Center for the Neurobiology of Learning and Memory at the University of California, Irvine. In 2000, Dr. McGaugh and his colleagues received a letter from Joe Price. Dear Mr. McGaugh, I am writing you and your colleagues, and I just hope somehow you can help me. I am 34 years old, and ever since I was 11, I have had this unbelievable ability to recall my past, but not just recollections. I can take a date between 1974 and today and tell you what day it falls on, what I was doing that day, and if anything of great importance occurred on that day. Dr. McGaugh and his colleagues spent the next 5 years conducting various tests with Joe Price, referred to as AJ in the 2006 publication Neuro Case. The article, The Case of Unusual Autobiographical Remembering, details the various methods used to research Jill's memories, including formal neuropsychological testing and various memory tests, like repeating back a list of words or a string of numbers. To McGaugh, it was Jill's autobiographical memory that was most exceptional. As she explained in her letter, she remembers even the seemingly mundane occurrences of her daily life in the past 25 years. This particular quality led to the term superior autobiographical memory, SAM. Following the initial 2006 publication of Neuro Case, Dr. McGaugh and his colleague, Dr. Larry Cahill, met Brad Williams, who became the second person diagnosed with SAM. Both Brad and Jill were studied using brain imaging, and the results were published in various news sources, including Good Morning America, National Public Radio, and NBC Nightly News. The growing awareness caught the eye of 60 Minutes, resulting in the previously mentioned 2010 Endless Memory special. Having learned about Sam's discovery, we can now unveil key characteristics of Sam to get to know him better. According to the July 30th, 2012 Science Daily article, UCI researchers and staff have assessed more than 500 people who thought they might possess SAM, and have confirmed 33 to date. The article goes on to note that 11 of these individuals have been extensively studied by UCI researchers such as Dr. McGaugh. These individuals are not savants, do not have photographic memories, and use no mnemonics. The August 20th, 2012 NPR noted that these individuals didn't do any better than you or I would on most standardized memory tests, like repeating back a list of words or a string of numbers. Their autobiographical memory is what's exceptional, with other areas of memory being pretty much normal. NPR goes on to note that scientists have discovered another surprising set of behaviors that these individuals share. The peer-reviewed journal Neurobiology of Learning and Memories July 2012 issue offers the first scientific findings about nearly a dozen people with this condition. One finding? Most, if not all people with this memory condition, have some obsessive-compulsive tendencies. For instance, Bob Petrella, who is germ-avoidant, has to wash his keys if he drops them and cannot wear shoes with laces because the shoestrings would touch the ground. Dr. Scott says that these tendencies don't seem to interfere with daily living, but are a tantalizing clue. This is especially true when coupled with MRI findings, showing the caudate nucleus, a brain area involved in OCD, is much larger within those who have SAM than those who do not. Finally, we must consider the entirety of SAM. While it may be comforting to think those Kodak moments of life will never be lost, this is true of negative memories as well. Jill Price explains that it's all there. Every sad thing, every bad choice I ever made, every fork in the road. Your memory is supposed to protect you, and my memory hasn't done that. Memory has long been associated with heightened emotion. On December 19th, 2012, Mary Lou Henner, star of the hit TV show Taxi and 6 confirmed cases of Sam, related her viewpoint on in her interview on HuffPost Live with Jacob Soboroff. The stronger the emotion, the better it is remembered. That's why people remember events like 9/11. The better we remember, the more empowering it is for us. The stronger we become in dealing with memory. Having learned of Sam's unique characteristics and his discovery, we can now consider how our relationships with Sam will impact the future. We can consider how Sam will impact the future in 2 areas: scientific research and personal success. Dr. McGaw has noted that there is a large amount of literature on patients with amnesic syndromes that has enriched our understanding of how memory can fail, and the brain regions involved. By comparison, research on forms of superior memory is minuscule, leaving much to be explored. The July 31st, 2012 Huffington Post Live Science has UCI researcher Aurora Laporte commenting on how amazing it was to have subjects immediately respond with the day of the week when asked a date, saying it makes the project that much more interesting. It really shows we are homing in on a specific form of memory. The study released in July of 2012 identifies 9 areas of the brain that are larger in those with SAM than in the control group. And documenting these brain anomalies gives scientists a descriptive, coherent story of what's going on in the minds of people with this unusual condition. While science continues to scan brains for more insight, those with SAM are looking to make their mark, or even just a few bucks. Some friends of SAM have already seen personal success, such as Brad Williams, Jill Price, and Mary Lou Henner. Jill Price, the first person diagnosed with the condition, released a memoir in 2009 called The Woman Who Can't Forget. Brad Williams, second to be diagnosed, is featured in his brother Eric Williams' documentary, Unforgettable, which has been featured in various film festivals. Mary Lou Henner used her knowledge of Hollywood to springboard into the literary world, and now calls herself a memory expert. Her book, Total Memory Makeover, is a New York Times bestseller, and bears on the cover the phrase, "Uncover your past, take charge of your future." Only the future knows what more Sam will teach us about the human mind and the memories held within. Today, we got to know the new kid in town, Sam, superior autobiographical memory, by first delving into the discovery of Sam. Then, we unveil key characteristics that set Sam apart from other memory phenomena, before finally considering how a relationship with Sam could impact the future. Ultimately, we must reflect on Henner's words. Why not use your life to make the world better? Developing our autobiographical memory is the strongest line of defense against meaninglessness. When we look back in 20 years, we may not remember some random nightmare we had at 4 years old, or that we had pizza for lunch, and then again for dinner. Hopefully, though, when you think back to today, January 22nd, 2013, you'll remember it as the day you got to know Sam.
Good job.
Thank you.